welcome back to Mother. In the last
Welcome
part,
back.
we returned the canary chick to her mother.
We had spastic running.
Yeah, there
And
was
we will
also
continue
spastic
to
running.
have spastic running.
For the rest of the game.
Yay!
You know, I mean, I kind of saw it as spastic running this whole time, but I never actually used that word and didn't think about it too much. Oh, yeah.
How does it feel to start thinking about it more now?
Also, a key tip. You see a lot of these buildings, you can't just randomly barge into houses like a lot of RPGs. You can only enter buildings as long as A, they have a sign, or B, they're one of those arch-shaped doors.
Okay.
If
It's definitely more realistic and polite.
So say there's a regular house, but it has one of those rectangular-shaped doors, which are much, much more common than the arch-shaped ones to begin with. I mean that in real life as well. Then, yeah, you can't enter that.
Okay. That's a good indication.
Honestly, have you ever actually seen a house with an arch-shaped door before?
Some fancy ones do. Like, on the, like, a quite somewhat close distance from my neighborhood's another neighborhood with really fancy houses. And a lot of those tend to have columns and arch-shaped doors and stuff, but most houses don't.
My house has columns.
It does.
There is one house in my neighborhood that has an arch-shaped door, actually. Just one house.
Just one.
Yeah. Come to think of it, I think a family of squirrels started living in one of the columns or something. I don't know the details to that. That was a while ago. I'd have to ask my mom more details on that, honestly, because I really know jack shit about that.
Interesting.
Beyond
Abandon
Bridge,
all hope,
cemetery.
ye who enter.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter. God damn it.
Well,
I mean,
let's
I
hope
love
that-
that, but still.
Let's hope that there's still hope for.
Let's hope that there's hope.
Yeah, let's hope there's hope for that child who was supposed to live into the cemetery.
Well, I mean, if there wasn't hope, then we'd probably have to end the commentary right here.
Yeah. I'm a healer. I can charge you. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's helpful.
I mean, he doesn't actually heal your health. It's more like he takes care of status effects and whatnot.
How do you heal your health in this game?
You either use healing items or stay at a hotel. It's pretty standard.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Hotels cost more based on A, what town you're in, and B, how many party members you have.
Okay.
In this game, you can hold up to 3 at a time.
And then you just have a sports drink. Nice.
Yeah, that's what I use to heal myself. But yeah, that's the gist of things. When it comes to mechanics, that actually reminds me. On the description of the town of Podunk, there was actually one of the biggest tourist attractions is the very low prices, which are honestly just saying, oh, it's the first town of the game, things have to be low priced.
Yeah, I guess to get you on your feet since you just began, and most likely don't have that much money and experience.
I don't know what I'm doing here, but it might just be off-screen grinding.
Okay, yeah, because I'm seeing a lot of fights that have been cut out so far, and I'm sure everybody else has been seeing that as well.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that actually kind of like one thing when I was bringing up the Peanuts thing, one of the NPCs in this game looks kind of like Marcy from Peanuts.
Oh, I remember Marcy.
And another one actually has, like, dust going around her feet, kind of like Pigpen.
Pigpen! Ah.
Now, a lot of this stuff is, a lot of this stuff ended up being localized to avoid copyright things in Nintendo of America's translation. However, this specific version I'm doing, and also, another one of the reasons I'm playing this on an emulator, there was a patch release that removed all of the localization changes. For one, Ninten's outfit is just blue. Like, in the localization, there was, like, a yellow stripe on his shirt for some reason. I don't know why.
Huh. Primary colors.
Oh, that's right. It was the NES limitations, because I think the Famicom could produce better colors than the NES.
I hear from the cemetery. Oh, that's...
Spooky
I'm gonna
music.
use the word Yeah, spooky. Yes, I know I've used the word ominous a few times already,
I
but
like to stop the
I take
zombies'
back all
evil
those
ways,
uses.
but they do not listen to me or won't even talk to me. Now I am too scared to leave this place.
But if they won't talk to you, then
Well, I
isn't
mean,
that a
they're
good thing?
zombies. Like, he's trying to
Yeah,
reason with them, but
yeah.
they completely ignore him is the thing.
I'd say
Or
run
try to
for it.
attack him. Yeah, he's hiding in the church. The enemies that you can find here are the pseudo-zombie, the gang zombie, the ghost, and Mr. Bat.
Do you show any of those fights?
I may show a Mr. Bat fight, I don't know. Those guys are really weak, and they can actually
That a
confuse
Zubat.
themselves. They think about the circumstances and then get confused. Like, Zubat confuses opponents. Mr. Bats confuse themselves.
Oh my gosh. So they're even worse than Zubats. Oh man.
Pokemon was what caused Nintendo to finally like give into like the RPG genre, like when they were so against it. But I mean, this was like the exception. They like cause like Nintendo did not like making RPGs. However, Shigeru Itoi went to Nintendo and said, "I want to make an RPG." He said that to Shigeru Miyamoto, and he said, "Well, you know what? That's a good idea." So, like, I mean, I don't know. He said like, "Go ahead, do it." Apparently, Shigeru Miyamoto was actually a fan of Itoi's work or something. I don't remember the details. It was a while ago that I read that. Anyway, yeah, this is the pseudo-zombie. And the reason it's spelled wrong is because of space limitations.
Yeah, and that's probably another reason why there isn't a space between pseudo and zombie.
And there isn't an E at the end. Yeah, it's space
Yeah.
limitations. Every enemy name has a certain amount of characters it can use, so abbreviations are made. Alright, I believe this is the casket we're supposed to open. This is Pippi.
Oh my goodness, is that a child?
This is Pippi, the child that was stuck in the cemetery that we needed to rescue. Hi,
And
I
I'm
am
lost.
Pippi, and I am
Really?
lost.
Where
What
are
a
you?
brave boy you are to have found me. Don't get so swell-headed. Ha ha ha. Now let's go back to town.
She was hiding in a casket in a tomb. I mean, how? Like, what? How does that even happen? Unless you're put there.
Kari, it's a game. Don't question it.
Wow.
Anyway, Pippi is an ordinary girl who's honestly really, really, really upbeat about things.
I can tell.
There was also a novelization adaptation of Mother, and Mother 2 also got a novelization. I haven't read it. I don't believe it was completely translated, actually. But I know that Ninten is referred to as Ken in that adaptation for some reason. But for the sake of just using official names, the official names from the games, Pippi's nickname for Ninten is Ninkun.
Ninkun.
Yeah.
That's pretty cute. Ninkun.
Something along those lines. Like I said, I actually haven't read the novelization, so I can't give you full details on that. I've just read Encyclopedia Mother.
Yeah. Like to stop the zombie.
Oh, well, yeah, we already talked to Sky. I just wanted to see if he said something different after we rescued Pippi. The thing that's interesting about Pippi is that she has incredible stat boosts when she levels up. But after you return her to, after you talk to the mayor, because that's what you have to do in order to move on, you end up losing her for our party. See, you don't have her for very long.
That's too bad that you couldn't keep her for a little longer. I mean, she seems like, and I know she was a bit afraid to go out into the cemetery after being in the tomb area, but hey, who wouldn't? She seems like the
Hey,
good
what
type
are you
of character
looking
to have
at?
around. Oh, not him.
I'ma swat you, boy!
Look at him. His boots and his gloves.
He's got his hands in the air like he just don't care.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, whenever you have more than one person in your party, instead of the main theme Pollyanna playing, this song called Bein' Friends plays. A lot of people will recognize this song for being the song that played in the Own It stage in Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, we're going to the mayor's office now. Town hall.
Alright.
I mean, okay, I wanna save first and get money as well. Moolah.
Moolah. This is
I
the
guess.
department store.
Hold on. Let's do it in a Gabe style, okay? Well, I mean, I don't know. This is your dad. I transferred 260 mayonnaise into your account.
Your balance is 220 mayonnaise.
Come on, Gabe Wood.
Oh man.
God.
Mayonnaise.
Gabe's gonna be the ultimate mood killer for these commentaries once he has time to join us again. Let's be honest here.
Especially once we get to Mother 3.
Whew, boy. Come to think of it, Will might do some mood killing once he gets back on here as well, because he'll be back pretty soon.
Yeah, and I'll be trying my hardest to focus on the story of the game because I've never seen it before when everybody else is probably going to be making all these jokes.
What do you think of this so far, by the way?
I can't really think right now. I am so just like...
Dead.
Yeah. I don't even know what the word is. I had a weekend and it did a thing to my brain, and now my brain is...
Is she the lost girl, Pippi? Well, that's just great. I knew that you could fulfill your civic duty. Applause, applause! He said civic.
What?
Now, pretty Pippi, don't forget to tell your mom that the mayor saved you. Here, I will give Ninten a prize of 100... 100
of
what?
100.
It's money.
Of 100.
By the way, hero, maybe you'd like to go see what's up at the zoo. Yeah, we have to do that in order to, progress with the plot.
Mm-hmm.
Get a key from my assistant Abbott. This key will open the zoo's gate. Now, don't lose it. I didn't read the whole thing. I went through that too quickly. But anyway, yeah, that's, yeah, the mayor's a dick.
Yeah. Just a bit.
So, I mean,
we headed to the zoo?
Yeah, we're headed to the zoo. That's what we will be doing in the next part, because we are almost at the end here, and... Okay, we make it to the zoo, but we don't do anything there at this part.
I'm interested to see what type of animals show up in the zoo here.
Well, let me explain this. What's going on at the zoo is that the animals all broke out of their cages. Apparently there's like this really loud noise that's driving them insane, so they all broke out and are causing havoc over at the zoo.
Oh.
Now, obviously, this is why the zoo is locked up completely, and nobody can enter. That's why we had to get a key from the mayor.
That's a very good reason for the zoo to be locked up, that's for sure. So that arch door, that was right up there.
Yeah, we can go in there.
House.
Yes, we can go in that house. I think I already did, though, in the last part.
Yeah, I think you did. I didn't pay attention to the doors until now, and yeah.
Now that I actually brought something up about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at the screen at the very top when I'm moving, like, upwards full speed.
Yeah, you're going so fast it barely has time to catch up.
Look at this crow. He's got a cigarette. He's wearing shoes and he has a cigarette. I mean, the cigarette was taken out of the localization, but still. I love this crow, honestly. He just looks so happy, and he's just, like, that cigarette.
He's like a stand-up comedian in some sort of dive bar or something who just goes around entertaining patrons.
Like that another thing that was removed in the localization, actually, was the crosses were removed from tombstones.
Oh.
Because we can't have any of those religious stuff in our video games.
Oh,
is what
I know.
America thought.
People are gonna feel like religion is being shoved down their throat.
It's more that they were afraid people would get offended.
Ugh, I'm so offended by seeing two lines situated perpendicular in front of each other.
Eek, eek, eek! The monkey stole the key, but we can still get in because the lock was broken.
Oh. Well, good thing no one else, like a small child, other than the child maybe smaller than Ninten, but another small child tried to get in there. Don't need to go into other dangerous places trying to save children from themselves.
But anyway, before we cut this off, let's go back to that crow. I'm like, you brought up him being a stand-up comedian. Mother sounds like the name of a game that a mama's boy makes for his mom. This is like cue laughter. But no, in all
Laugh track.
seriousness, I'm happy to be a part of the project.
Oh.
Like he I don't know. I think I saw a comic like something similar recently, but and that's where I got that from. But I don't remember what it was. I don't know. When I see things on Tumblr, I don't always remember the exact details to them.
Well, that makes sense. There's so much content on Tumblr that I feel like our brains would have a hard time remembering all of it.
Next time on Smash Team Games, we remember things, but not really.
Oh gosh, I have to remember things. Oh no.